пригласил вас для того, чтобы поговорить о вопросах, связанных с экономикой, с финансами. Мы с Михаилом Владимировичем обсуждали эту тему, имея в виду, конечно, и те санкции, которые сейчас так называемое западное сообщество, как я его назвал в своем выступлении, это империя лжи, пытается реализовать в отношении нашей страны. Давайте начнем. Пожалуйста, Михаил Владимирович.
Shalom. I would like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors unto the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations throughout the four corners of the earth. The title of this lesson is just today's news and the empire lies. Excuse me. You can see in that short clip that Putin pretty much called this place the empire lies, and that's scriptural. So I'm gonna go into a few scriptures, but I'm gonna read an article from today's news. This was published this morning. This is GOP lawmakers predict what's in Biden's State of the Union address, probably torn up the draft they had. The incompetence in his own White House has led us to where we are right now. And that's from the state representative, Ronnie Jackson of Texas. And it says Russia's invasion of the Ukraine has likely upended President Biden's original State of the Union. Republican lawmakers agreed at the 2022 Conservative Political Action Conference. I think they probably torn up the draft they had for the State of the Union and are realizing that the issues are getting away from them. Senator Marsha Blackburn, Republican Tennessee, told Fox News Digital that they are going to need to buckle down and do some hard work on these foreign policy issues. We've got a lot of countries now that are very upset with the U.S. All right, and I was speaking that when I was preaching this weekend in the schools all the way back. But a lot of these nations are tired, and now that they found out as far as their payment systems and doing business with one another, hey man, it's the whole thing that America used to do to these other nations is coming back on them. And they don't want to deal with these nations, all right? They've left a lot of these nations hanging. You know, especially like Venezuela and a few other small nations. They've put sanctions and put these countries in a lot of debt, all right, just to get their resources and things of that nature. But yeah, I'm going to repeat that again. We've got a lot of countries now that are very upset with the U.S. because we've appeared weak and indecisive about how we're going to move forward against aggressors. And this is basically the wisdom of teaming, man. It's failing. All right. The wisdom of teaming. And matter of fact, I'm already here. Let me get it. Obadiah 1:8. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. All right, because this place was founded off of lies and murder, and that's why Putin called this place the empire of lies. All right, the whole world knows the history. All right, going back, they may teach. That's why a lot of things here is not worth nothing, because even in these school systems, they've been teaching lies for years, man. All right, teaching that this is a great country, the greatest nation on earth, when it was founded off of bloodshed, off the bloodshed of 100 million Native Americans were destroyed here, man. All right, through the Trail of Tears, being forced further west to the point and pushed off their lands and forced on reservations, and with the transatlantic slave trade as well. All right, the building up of the stealing of nations and things of that nature, and all we leading up to now, even still, you know, with the constant oppression and persecution of the children of Israel. But it ain't even just now with them. It's just even it's the poor period, you know. But it's mainly with them. This is This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power. It is in the power of their hand. Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And once they was given power, man, they went against. They just came out full-fledged angry, man. All right, they persecuted, like the scripture said, not only did they persecute us, but they persecuted the other nations. And that's leading up to now, where these countries are seeing that they're getting weak. It's verse 2, and they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, so that they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. All right, so that's the foundation of which this place was established on, and that's the movement in which they've been going on for years, going into different countries and starting certain wars for oil and other things of that nature, minerals and resources. Verse 3, thus saith the Lord, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise evil, and from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. All right, and pretty much Russia has I think I don't know what you call it, a nuclear. They're establishing like a nuclear. I don't know what you call it, a warning or whatever, where they're pretty much setting up to use their weaponry. All right, and you can see the spirit on them, man. Like I said before, it look like they're not playing no kind of games. All right, this place is just full-fledged evil, man, and the Lord is this. And pretty much the Lord is just he's tired of it, man. All right, and you can see it, like this is nothing new. He's always raised up pretty much other nations to take down the other nations that he put against us. This is a common theme in the scriptures anyway. So this is Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. All right, it's full of lies. All right, and rightfully so. What he spoke was prophetic in history. All right, it's the history of this place. All right, so to have pride in this place, and to be proud that you're an American, and to be a patriot, man, you're a patriot to lies. All right, and patriot to lies and robbery. That's why the scriptures always say, "Come from out of them." All right. A lot of our people are stupid, man. They don't know what they're joining themselves to. This is Psalms 36:1. The transgression of the wicked saith within my heart, that there is no fear of God before his eyes. For he flattereth himself in his own eyes, until his iniquity be found to be hateful. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He have left off to be wise and to do good. He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. All right, he abhorreth not evil. All right, so this is a godless nation, and everything all these scriptures that's prophetic. They're prophesying about the downfall of Esau, Edom, and Babylon mainly. They're prophesying about other nations, but they're twofold. All right, when it speaks concerning wickedness, because the scriptures say they call him the border of wickedness, man. This is Amos 1:11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressors of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Bozrah. And that's speaking of here. All right. The cities is going to be devoured by nuclear fire. All right. You can see that there's war in this. War is definitely in this man's it's in this man's heart, man. All right, and the Lord put it in his heart. This is This will probably be my last one. It's Isaiah 19, and I'm gonna start at 11. Surely the princes of Zon are fools, and the counsel of wise counselors of the Pharaoh has become brutish. How say ye unto Pharaoh, I am the son of a wise son of ancient kings? Where are they? Where are they wise men? And let them tell thee now, and let them know what the Lord of hosts hath purposed upon Egypt, because they don't know. They don't know that they're going to be destroyed. If they did, if they understood knowledge, they would turn from what they're doing. But they're not. They're going to go head on. The princes of Zon are become fools. The princes of Nav are deceived. They have also seduced Egypt, even they that are stay of the tribes thereof. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. All right, so the Lord mixed a perverse spirit in this place, man. And this place is perverse. All right, it's very perverse, and it ain't gonna get no better. It's just gonna get worse. All right, so I pray that you've been edified with this lesson. And with that, I would like to say shalom.